What you making? So right now I'm just repairing, or I'm gonna fix a couple things on the Steel MS 461 chainsaw. Gonna be replacing brake band and the clutch. Anderson Rodriguez. Hola, ¿cómo está? Hello, hello. So I'm gonna just go ahead and remove spark plug. So I can get this shroud off, but I kind of messed up here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I actually don't need to take off the spark plug. So right now I'm gonna just go ahead and take off the clutch cover. Mr. Price, hello, hello, doing well? Hope everyone is doing well. Right, clutch cover, outer dog, non-captive, bar nuts on these ones. Let's see. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and replace the clutch and the brake band because it has broken off. Well, the brake band has broken off into two pieces. And I'm going to go ahead and remove the rewind. Okay. There is the rewind. Alrighty. So now the fun part is to see if our impact can remove this clutch. So what we have here is this DeWalt 20 volt. I really don't know anything about this DeWalt as far as that. Sometimes it works for us, sometimes it doesn't, as far as being strong enough to get some of these clutches off. But other than that, it's fine. This is just what we had here already at the time, so definitely gonna need the bigger socket here. I almost want to, not to be negative, but well, it's a negative comment, I guess, either way, but I really don't think it's going to be strong enough to get this clutch off. So I'm just keeping it real. But I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. So I'm going to just go ahead and use this shop rag and hold the flywheel. So reverse thread. So righty loosey, lefty tighty. Weird. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Whoa! Hell yeah! That's actually kind of surprising for me, honestly. I'm obviously very happy, but I just I didn't think it could do it. And it's not even knocking on DeWalt. I do like DeWalt. Obviously, I prefer Milwaukee, but we don't got Milwaukee right now. And that's okay. That's fine. So here's the old clutch. Very worn out, very loose. Very, very, very. So now Now we can do the brake band. If I can get this little plate out. Oh boy. There we go. Getting that little thing off. Or out. Okay. So there we are. There's the brake band that we need to get removed. Wow, I can't even talk right now. Because it is cut off at the end where it attaches to the handguard, or to linkage to the handguard and whatnot. So okay, just gotta take off, undo that T27 down here. But hope everyone is doing good out there today. It's a rainy day actually here in California. I'm up here in Northern California in a town called Windsor in Sonoma County. Alrighty. Should be able to just... Oh. Okay. Let me grab my pick tool, my favorite. I really like these things a lot. And because I'm going to be kind of like prying on stuff and pulling on things, safety goggles. I know it might seem a little silly, but I've had things happen and I've had some close calls. Parts, particles, fuel. It's been... So at this point, it's like, man, am I really going to keep risking my eyesight for what? I'm not saying I'm Mr. Safety over here. I'm just saying that for certain things, I do like to be mindful. Whoa, see, like right there, something went flying. Let's show you what that was. There we go. Just take your time. Don't get all crazy. What the hell is that? Was that? Oh, that's part of the part right there or something, I think. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out right now. We'll see what it looks like when we put the new band in. Let me just go ahead and clean this out a little bit. Sheesh. Shit, man. It's all caked up in here. And not the good kind either. Well, guess we all like different kinds, right? I'm not gonna go too crazy on this. I'm just chipping off some of this grime. Whoa. Why was... Okay. So that was missing. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so we need to put a screw in there. Thankfully, I do have some hardware floating around now. Some extras. I always keep hardware. Always. I'm sure most of us probably do, but... Mr. Price, how did it break? Oh, sorry, I forgot to show you guys. So the way that this brake band broke, and this is one of the most common problems that I've at least seen personally, is that it breaks off on this end here, which is the end where it attaches to or hooks into that linkage there, right here. And that goes to the brake band, so that way when you get kickback and you hit the handguard, it engages it. You see how it's... So essentially what happens is you're cutting, let's say you hit the nose or you hit something and you get kickback. When it comes back at you like this, and ideally your hand's going to hit it, and then you see how it kind of kicks it in there. So that's usually where I see it break off. In all honesty, I don't know the specific reason why that happens, but my only guess is that people just hit on it really, just hit it really hard. My guess. Or I don't know. I really don't. But that's my only kind of guess. All right. And just get more of this real quick, because that will cause problems. So I usually like to have music going, but good old copyright. It's good to have music. I like music mainly because your boy, he tends to breathe pretty heavy sometimes. And it's like the background music is good to kind of muffle that a little bit. Especially when I start getting going and moving, I'm just like, But it's also really quiet in here, so you literally hear everything. I would like to hit this with some air compressor, with the air compressor, but it's a little late to do all that here. But this is more than good enough here. I just want to get the outer rim of where the brake band's going to sit, get all that little dirt and grime that's in there. Okay. Where did that flathead go? Brake band. Brake band. Cool beans. And dude, and the clutch came off. Like it was, our impact was strong enough to get it off. That is freaking cool, dude. That is really awesome. It's little things like that. You know, one day we will be in a spot where we can upgrade a little bit, but as long as we get lucky most of the time, I'm good with that. Okay. New brake band time. These are all OEM original, genuine. At least that's what they say. Okay. No, they are. I bought these at an authorized steel dealer. Great shop. Honestly, you don't hear me say that much, and not because it's just, anyways. But this shop though, I like their style, I like their service. Your thing. I'm like really excited about it. I can't believe I finally have one. It's nothing major. I mean, it's, to some it might be like, to some of you guys it might be like, that's it. A steel shop mat, like workbench mat. I've been wanting one for so long. Even when I was working at the power equipment shop that I was working at, we had them. I even told my boss, I was like, dude, can you order me one? I'll pay for them. They're expensive. They have some right now on Steel Outfitters, but these ones are the ones that say Team Steel, and it says like trimmers and everything. It's just really, really cool. It's what all the shops have around here, at least. And they hooked boy up with one yesterday. I mean, not for free, but I can guarantee you I did not pay what they go for. So I paid $20, dude. And it's really nice condition. It cleaned up so. I mean, he was like, oh, dude, my bad. It's kind of dirty. I'm like, dude, are you freaking kidding me? Most other shops, I can guarantee they won't even humor you being like, hey man, can I get one of those mats, or can you order me like the cool shit? They'll be like, but my point is that they do have some on Steel Outfitters, which if you guys don't know what that is, Steel Outfitters is where you can find, you know, hats, shirts. This is a Carhartt, but it's got a little steel logo. Pens, notepads, shop mats, hoodies. So right now they do have some, but I really like the Team Steel ones. Those are my favorites. But they're kind of expensive. They're like a little over $200. So I'm very excited about that. It's the little things for me, kind of sometimes. Well, no, it is. It's just it's pretty awesome. So I think oh. All right, let's see what we got going on. What's going on here, buddy? Let's attach it from here. I wish I had a better way to show you guys what I'm doing, because I know this doesn't really. Okay, let's put it in from here first. Ooh. Block of wood. Right here. There we go. Nope. That did not work. Put it right here. There it is. There it is. That's what I wanted. Okay. So let's start from here. Work our way in through there. Boom. So these brake bands, they're not to sound full of crap, they're not extremely difficult to put on. They're just like most things, just like pretty much everything. It just takes a little finesse, a little patience, a little understanding. Hi, I'm Iranian and Ella Reza, much love to you. Thank you for joining, for being here today. Okay. And that part is going to go through there. Boom, shaka, laka, laka. And then. Huh, hold on a second. Keep pushing it in a little bit more. There we are. Just don't want to force anything, man. And then now, I'm wondering if I'm going to have to maybe put it in from here first. Let's see, pliers maybe? Maybe. I think I goofed up. I should have probably put this end first. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Let's try that. Homeboy. Man, let's get this door open. It's a little hot. Okay. Because I'm going to be prying things again and... Okay, let's put this end in first. I need to like angle it. Let me just show you guys kind of, well, I don't want to move the camera so much because sometimes, because we don't really have a good phone stand, because that's what we were kind of working with. I had to put this wood here and then this so it doesn't slide. Anyways, so this is what we're looking at. I'm attempting to put, I'm going to put this end in through here. Just kind of have to like angle it a little bit. And it's come down and going down through here. Cool. There it is. Okay. Let me show you guys a little bit of what I'm doing now. Okay. Got it in there. So now it's going to feed in. This top band is going to feed in through that little slit right there, and then everything else is going to go and then down to here, and then a little T27. Bam. Oh yeah. We are in the money now. We are in the money. Hopefully. Alrighty, my friends, we are in. We are in, but we are not done yet. But let me show you. I'll take these off now. And bring them over here. And there we are. All we have left to do is put in our T27. And the brake band will be done. Of course, we're going to just make sure it works and all that good stuff, but it probably will be fine. Probably. We don't... How did I hit that on there? Okay. Alrighty. Let's grab our T27. Okay, brake band is in. Now let's test it. Make sure nothing goes flying or just anything. So, trying to bring you guys in a little bit closer. So, it's disengaged right now. Oh. Oh. So it looks like something is still... Oh, that's right. The spring. Can't do nothing without the spring. Jeez. Okay, let's find the spring. So where is the spring? Let's find the spring. But actually, that is a good question. Where... Let me go outside and see if the spring is in that other box of parts that I have over here, because yeah, it has to be in that box of parts out there. It has to be. Let me go out there and take a peek. That's interesting because I don't see the spring out there. Here we go. Got a little worried there, not gonna lie. Now, let me clean my mess real quick. Sorry. We are good. We are good. So this is really what the actual tricky part is sometimes, are these brake springs. Well, there's the spring. Let's see what we can do with this spring. I'm gonna put the goggles back on. So I'm gonna try going from there. Let's see if I can use see if I can pull this all the way out there. Oh. Whew. All right, let me try. This is where it's going to be a little tricky here. Actually, I think I'm doing this backwards. Yes, I think I'm going to take the brake band out, because then I can move back that little linkage, I feel like, instead of having to like pull the freaking the spring. So here, let me show you what I'm talking about. And I got to be quick because we are on 9% battery. So I need to take that spring. That's where it hooks up, and then you gotta set it down on that like pin. But what I'm gonna try to do is, I think in theory, is remove the brake band, so then this has play, and then I can move this back, I think, and then we'll be good. Possibly. So let's check it out. And we have time. I mean, there's always time. I mean, if we can save ourselves a little hassle from just going back a step or two, I mean, I feel like that's always the better option. I know sometimes, me personally, I like to just try to make it work, but it doesn't always make it work. It makes it more difficult. So let's take this brake band out. And see if our theory works. I do need that flathead again. Wait, where did I put it? Oh, it's right there. Pry this bad boy out again. Little of that finesse. Alrighty. Okay. And now I feel like, well, let's see. Can I? I don't think so. Okay, so I don't think that theory is going to work. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, hold on. Well, I think. Let me see. Let me see what's going down in... I don't even know what I was going to say. Okay, the brake man is back out. And I think it's going to possibly work. Or it's going to make it at least a little easier for show. And then now I could probably pry it a little bit. And we're in. There we are. Now I think we can go ahead and install our brake band. Or reinstall it, I should say. This is like the moments where I have to remind myself, you know, just take some time, take a step back for a quick second, see what you're doing, try to figure out what the end goal is, and just get an understanding on how on how everything kind of comes together. So, like right now, that saved us a hassle from sitting there having to be like pulling it all the way over and just so. Oh, and then like this, for instance, right? We're going back, and we were forgetting the trick, which is latching it under first. See? Oh, that feels a lot better. Lot better. I cannot believe it's not butter. We're gonna go through right there. Perfect. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Yeah. Okay. Looks like we're kind of getting there. Well, no, we are. We're pretty much, we're there as far as the brake band goes. All that's literally left right now as far as repairs on this 461 is the clutch. And then everything else is just the little final touches, a little cleaning, a little service, a little tune-up, I mean, you know, like filter and, or filters, I should say, like fuel filter, air filter. We'll just throw a spark plug in, might as well, even though what I've kind of learned is that unless the spark plug physically gets damaged, like you drop it and it breaks, or it like closes off the gap, or the spark plug just is actually wearing, it doesn't need to be changed, man. From what I've actually learned and seen is that spark plugs are probably like one of the most resilient parts of a combustion engine because they can go forever. Usually, like I said, unless they get damaged or you really mess them up somehow. I don't know, but at least that's what I saw from when I was working at the power equipment shop. You know, people would customers would come in and you know it's okay. They don't know any better. Until I worked at the power equipment shop, I'd be doing the same thing. Hey man, my machine won't start. Let me get a new spark plug. And but it's okay, man. That's what we're there for, is to hopefully educate folks and educate ourselves, and definitely not make people feel like they don't know. You know, you know, they just don't know. I mean, they don't know, but that's why we're here to help. And not to be rude or come off as rude, but we're not here to make people feel dumb. Because I feel that people that make others feel dumb, they might be the dummies. And they are, for trying to make you feel like you don't know nothing. Because you know a lot. We know a lot. Mm. And I'm going to say, because I didn't pay attention. See, now this is what I'm saying. We're not here to act like we know everything, because we definitely don't, dude. But like right now, I couldn't remember which orientation. Was it this way or was it like this? And you got to just take, like I said, it's all about taking a little time to just study something and look at it. So how I realized that it's this side out, so like, and then the clutch is going to go on this side right here, is because I can see the outline of the clutch, little triangle there. So that's how I knew this is the side that's facing out, because it's going to back up to that part of the clutch. So it's going to sit like this, like that. That is a nice looking clutch. Woo! It's ready to get smoked. I'm just goofing off, man. Okay. And remember, on these clutches, I was going to plug you guys in because we are running low on juice. Budsville, bro, I'm just gonna say it. We have 42 people watch. Are you guys like deaf? I'm sorry. Are you guys deaf? Because we've been muted this whole time. And Budsville seems to always be the one to actually be like on this shit. Guys, maybe we got a language barrier going on here, but come on, guys. Really? No audio for we've been on this live stream now. We've been live streaming now for 71 minutes. Have I been on mute this whole time? Probably at this point. And I know it's on me. I should check. But guys, I mean, I'm not actually like upset. I'm just kind of like, guys, really? Just my hint to that I talk too much, but at least you can just tell me, hey man, can you just. But no, we're actually talking about sauce stuff. We've been talking about sauce stuff. Budsville, maybe we're the weird ones. I don't know. So anyways, no, you guys are fine. I still love you guys. I just let me know though when your boy is fucking up. Anyhow, Budsville, I'm glad you're here, dude. Thank you for saving us yet again, because this is like the third time. But no, everything's going good. It's a rainy day here in California. It's actually really nice. It's a little humid now, but it's not hot. It's been raining all day. It's just like a light shower, nothing like, but it's wet outside. It's nice. Things are dripping and it smells really good out there. And it's just been a good vibe today. It's nice hearing water dripping and smelling rain. And anyways, but the night's been going good. We've been working on this 461, which we've already halfway completed the job. I say halfway because the brake band that we just reinstalled, or that we just replaced or installed to replace the original brake that snapped off right there where it hooks up to the linkage to the for some reason it sits in place. It's everything. The clutch is nice. The highlight of tonight is that our little DeWalt impact driver was actually able to loosen up that clutch and remove it, which is really was going into it thinking like and everything is in. It looks really great. Here, I'll show you what we're. Okay, guys, and you know what? I've been working on accountability, and you know how when I was saying, oh, no one told me that I was on mute, but I also said, oh, I wasn't paying attention either. I just realized how I think I'm hitting mute. When I go to grab the phone, I'm holding the right hand side of the phone, and that's kind of where the mute button is. So your boy is not on point, so just be mindful. Impact drivers are nice, dude. No, they're nice. This DeWalt that I have here, it's part of the, I don't even know what it means, Atomic series. It's like a lower end model, like not as high powered. But when I was working at that hardware store, I bought this, picked it up for cheap. I was really trying to resell it, but then when we really started doing our own thing here, I needed to remove clutches. And at the time, yes, we could have gone out and bought what we prefer to use, which I do like Milwaukee. But Grandpa has always had both Milwaukee. He's had everything. Anyways, long story short, we already had this in the shed, and it saved us from having to go out and spend, however much it costs to buy an impact now. So it works most of the time. It's just some of the clutches, they're just really on there. So, but it does fine. It does fine. A little loud, but it works, dude. It's fine. Anyhow, dude, tools are, yeah, tools are expensive. Tools are, I feel like, more expensive. Well, they are more expensive, and they're not always like the same quality as they were back then. Back when like Craftsman was good and Black & Decker, all those brands, good old Ryobi. He said, what? I'm just kidding. That was blasphemy right there. Ugh. Hey, but you know what? If that's what we had here and it works, dude. But for real, Ryobi, come on. I like the color. I like that like green, yellow, like weird off high vis color. But anyways, how dare you mention Ryobi? I know, dude. Oof. That was some blasphemy right there. Anyhow, but check this out. This is where we're at. Looks great now. Nice new clutch. Got a little quality control mark there. It's kind of cool. I like how they actually made it like a steel. Anyways, and then our new brake band. But what's happening is, so this is actually engaged. So this is what's supposed. This is the closed off. So when you engage it, the band compresses around the clutch, and then with the friction and everything, it prevents it from moving. But as you can see, look at that. It's not even making any contact except for that bottom band right there, part of the band. But even that is not making enough contact, because even that doesn't stop the clutch, and that's supposed to be on. This is off. Look at this. Like way more space. So something's going on. Like I was trying to say when I wasn't on mute, is that, well, for one, I'm not too sure what's causing that, you know, what's causing it not to close down all the way, because right before we installed the clutch, there was a lot of like grime and stuff built in, caked up on there, and I went around the rim of where the band sits and I cleaned it all out, to avoid possible issues like that. But and everything else it looks to be fine. And it is fine because it's closing down, it's doing its thing. But so the only thing that I can think of is that possibly maybe, they gave us the wrong band, because I did get these parts. You guys know me, or at least some of you probably already know me, and I've mentioned it. I don't hide it. I buy a lot of my stuff on eBay, but nowadays, I have found a really good shop here locally, which I kind of talk crap about, honestly. I used to kind of talk negatively about them. But I went in just because of stories that I would hear, and I'd be like, oh, that sounds, and I would see videos pop up from people record, just anyways. And so, long story short, we went in, we got to know the good people, and they're good people. They treat your boy really good there. They me, so they're good people. And now obviously I feel like a douche being like, oh, they kind of suck. They don't suck. So anyhow, so either they gave us the wrong part because they didn't ask, and we weren't prepared with a serial number either. I just said, hey, I need a brake band and a clutch for a 461, and they said, cool, got that. Got them both in stock. But sometimes, there was another shop that I was working with, and they would always be like, what's your serial number? And I'd be like, okay. But it's a lot better looking up your parts with a serial number if you can, because it just pinpoints the accurate like version, I guess. So they didn't ask me for anything like that. So there's a possibility that maybe the brake band is not exactly the right one for this serial number. It could be an earlier part number or later part number. It's tricky with these things, and that's one of the frustrations that customers would always kind of get on me about. And I'd be like, oh, well, it could be a different part number, and like trying to tell them like, oh, it's best for to look up your parts with serial number, and it could change. And they're like, what do you mean it could change? They're all the same parts. They're all like, but that's just how they do it. Things change a little bit. It's weird. It's hard to really explain. Well, it's really, yeah. So we just have to figure out if it is the serial number, um, and actually to see if it's the right clutch. I mean, it mounts up, it bolts up, and whatever, but I don't know. Something is just weird. I've never seen this happen before. This isn't my first time doing a brake band. I've done, like, actually, I've done about 6, including this one. Not a whole lot, but I've done them enough to be like, okay, I've never ran into this problem. That's kind of how I kind of guessed why this brake band the original wasn't working from the beginning, because I kind of guessed and assumed that it was broken off at the end here, which is usually what I see. Unless sometimes, I think the other time, one time I did the spring, the actual spring that engages everything was broken as well. But usually it's that it's broken off at the end. So we just got to figure out what's going on. It sucks to have to tell our customer, oh man, you know, we're not quite there yet. But shiznit happens. Shiznit happens. And it's still progress because we're figuring things out. And I feel like we're kind of halfway there. And either way, even though we might be at a standstill right now on the chain brake situation, we can keep it moving with the other stuff, like the cleaning, the little service stuff, which actually that I'll do at the very end, like the filters and spark plug. But I think what I'll do from now, you know, at least on this until we figure out what's going on with the brake band and the clutch, just give it a good clean tomorrow. It's a little late now to run the air compressor. Plus I need to figure out how I'm going to run the air compressor, because, you know, you guys already know our air compressor station in the back, but it's all open, and right now it's raining, and so it's going to be tricky. And I can do it here underneath the carport. We don't have a car, but it's really loud. It's really loud. It echoes a little bit. So we're just going to have to, I don't know, maybe put something over it and just run it. But yeah, we could just move on, do some cleaning. We have quite a few chains to sharpen for our customer here. We have 8. That's including the one on each chainsaw. So he has the 461 here and his 151. And then we can just move on to the 151. That one is just going to be a cleanup, a little tune-up service. A little tune-up service that I like to call TLC service. Filters, cleanup, sharpen the chain. And I think that one, we're going to do a little carb tune on it because it's kind of bogging, but the diaphragm and everything looks fine. But we could always double check it just to make sure that we were seeing things clearly that day, because, you know, it's been a little tricky. But hey, thankfully, man, you know, things are, you know, they're a little brighter now. We're doing all right. So just trying to get rid of all that crap, you know, in the brain. So for now though, guys, we are done for the night, at least. Hopefully we all make it to see tomorrow, and we can come into the shop tomorrow, start off with a brand new day, hopefully a more clear mindset. And not that it's not clear now, but it's just, you know, brand new day. And do some research though tonight and see, you know, run this part number and make sure and see what pops up. And maybe on Monday, well, not maybe, we need to, on Monday, just because they're closed on the weekend, I'll give the shop a call where we bought the parts. I'll make sure to pull our serial number and just double check to see if this part number is in fact our part number. So that's actually a really good plan. Monday, we'll give them a call. We'll do some research and see. I know if I run this part number on Google, I know it's going to come up for a 461. But again, it's not going to tell us if it's for our serial number or not. Meaning like if it's for an earlier serial number or a later serial number. But yeah, we'll give them a call on Monday. Give them our serial and just make sure that we got the right parts for the clutch and the band. Because who knows? Maybe the band is correct, but the clutch is maybe a little smaller, maybe not quite the right one. But we're going to figure it out, dude. It's all good. It's not a big deal. You know. So, with that being said, everyone, thank you all for being here. This was a really good live stream, hopefully for you guys. I mean, I was on mute for probably most of it. Because I grabbed the phone a couple times, so I don't know which of those times I muted the phone. But either way, I appreciate you guys hanging out, even if I was on mute. I mean, right now we still have 58 viewers, and I appreciate all 58 of you, all 7 of you that liked the live streams, and just and everybody that checks in with me personally, like Budsville, and just everybody that supports, and just you guys are patient with me. You guys, you know, our little YouTube family here has been very positive. Every now and then, yeah, every now and then, you know, we get a couple little sillies in here, but that's not even a big deal, dude. Everyone's been really, honestly, everyone's been really kind and just positive. You guys haven't been nasty. You guys haven't even made any really negative remarks as far as like what we're doing here. I mean, like I said, the sillies, you know, they'll try to throw us off a little bit and make like little comments, but it's nothing serious. Honestly, it's nothing serious to the point where it's like hate or nothing. It's just people just being silly, and that's fine. Your boy has a lot of silly moments too. And anyhow, just thank you guys, man. Just thank you guys, and thanks to you guys. Really, your boy really has been feeling a lot better, mentally, physically, but really the mental. Just all the love and support. You know, it's tough getting on these live streams sometimes when you're feeling a little vulnerable, but that's kind of the point of these live streams too, because you know it sounds kind of cheesy and cringy when people are like, oh, we keep it real and we really try to keep it transparent here, and without being too like, whoa, what's up with this guy over here, but because we're all human at the end of the day, and you know, we're just here to try to make it through. uh Chilling though. I'm on Amazon in the background. Oh man, careful. Is it still Prime Day, or did that already pass? Because you did tell me, I think, Budsville, about that. In case I needed anything or anything. They are bad influencers. Pedro. And you know, it's just you know, I don't, you know, all I know is that I really appreciate you guys, my YouTube family. You guys are part of the team here. You guys are part of the preferred Sawworks team here. You guys are in, man. You guys are in, and hopefully I'm being somewhat of a positive, just being positive. Hopefully I can help you guys in some way or another. But yeah, Pedro, yo. No, unfortunately not. Ah, man. How often do they do those Prime days? Is it like is it like specific days, or they just kind of do them whenever the hell they feel like it? And Feather, I appreciate you commenting, man, and being part of that positivity and all that. And just thank you for taking the time for being here and hanging out with us, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody. So yeah, I love chainsaws. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And that's the great thing about all of this is that it's all been so really positive here with everybody, and what makes it even cooler sometimes is people that are like, you know, I don't even really know about chainsaws. I don't even really like chainsaws, but I'm here. I like the live stream and I like the vibe here. And honestly, that is freaking cool. That is freaking cool because I've really been saying that since the start. Everyone is welcomed here always. We prefer obviously, you know, leaving all that negative stuff at the door. But hey, man, you know what? We really do welcome everybody here, and if you pop in every now and then and you kind of start, you know, you started liking what we do here and hanging out, I'm definitely encourage you to stop by more often, say hello, um, and just be part of the journey, literally. So, and who knows, maybe learn a little something about something. I don't know, something. Uh, Hell yeah, Pedro. That's right, dude. Thankfully, you know, I come from a good family as well that taught me right from wrong. Basically, just, you know, respect and treat others like you want to be treated, and even if they don't, you don't receive that same respect and kindness, still just kill them with kindness, you know. And I've actually seen that really um like work, because I've had people like that, um where just something changes and they start acting different towards you, and And yeah, it makes you feel bad. It makes you feel like, what? It makes you might want to be like, what the fuck, man? But in this last case, I kept it the same. It was a little hard, and I wanted to kind of like stoop down to that level and like be like, oh, I don't see you. I don't see you. I don't even acknowledge you. But it's like that. I can't be like that. It's hard for me to be like that. It is. And I just kept it the same. Hey, how you doing today? Hey, good seeing you. And I know they were probably thinking, oh, he's just being a smart ass. But I wasn't. That's just like, because it wasn't going to make me feel any better being like, ugh, ugh, like I don't even want to see you. Like that's a lot of energy to hold too. So, and the point is, I just kept being the same. I wanted to switch up on them too, but I just kept it the same. Hello, how you doing? Good seeing you, whatever. And long story short, they started coming around, started getting a little haze, at least like acknowledgments. And and I always kind of think, and I try to say that the people that don't treat us the best or aren't as kind to us, those are the people that we really have to kind of like look out for. Honestly, we have to kind of look out for them because they're going through something. They're going through something. We don't know what anybody's going through unless they tell us. But I really do feel like humans that are just kind of like closed off and just kind of, they need a little more love. They need a little bit more kindness. Uh, because of whatever reasons. Everybody has their reasons why they are the way they are. So, but yeah, treat everybody kind, kill them with kindness. I know some days are challenging, but you know, I really do try to apply what Buck and Billy says. Work. Sometimes I get the order wrong, so I apologize. But it's all it is work hard, be kind, be honest. And I always say too at the end of that, those all sound like easy things, but they're not impossible. They're not hard. They're just tricky sometimes. So, but if you guys don't know who Buck and Billy is, even if you don't know about chainsaws, or you're just listen, just maybe just check them out, Buck and Billy Ray on YouTube or Instagram. Um, to be honest, I don't really watch his videos all that much anymore. When I was really trying to learn hand filing, if you want to learn how to hand file and you want to know about chain sharpening, that man has some very great videos, good um, views, just good information, good details. But one thing I really started really admiring about him is just trying to live better um, for ourselves, which then turns into like for our family, our friends, our loved ones. Um, it's more on like that spirituality thing, and I know that's not for everybody, but it's not like religious, but it's just like that, like that kind of like that higher power type of thing, and recovery and all that stuff too. And you know that's also what I like too about anybody that's trying to improve, especially when it comes to recovery, like alcohol. That's something that we're going through right now ourselves. It's gotten better, a lot better, way better than where we were, but we still have our testing days. But if you want to, if you guys like positivity, if Buck and Billy, he's your guy. He's your guy. He has a lot of good kind words. um and when it comes to chainsaws, that man is awesome. um and if you are a saw person and you want to talk to more good people, genuine people, Aaron Lynch here on YouTube or on Instagram, great guy. Great guy. He pops in on our live streams every now and then. um Always willing to help out even when not asked. He's just, I feel like Aaron's the type of guy who will watch, let you do your thing. He might let you sweat it out a little bit, but eventually be like, hey, I like to do this, or just throwing, a couple cents in there, and he's really saved your boy a couple times already. Like the first time was when I was porting that 500i cylinder. I was getting ready to do the intake side. Pedro, hey my friend, thank you, dude. Thank you, appreciate you. Um, and And I was like, yeah, you know, I think I'm just gonna go a little light on this intake, but I really didn't know what I was gonna do, other than, as always, less is more. But I didn't really know what I meant by, like, I wasn't really gonna do much. And then thankfully, you know, Aaron was watching, and he's like, hey, you know, just maybe just do he said, what I do is I just hit it with a little texture, like, meaning a nice little light pass. Don't really try to change anything, just a little scrape right there. Hi, that's your username. Hello, hello, hello. Um, and yeah, so thankfully he was there, and he said, "Hey, just basically he was saying in his own way, like, be chill on the intake side." And like I'm saying, thankfully he was here, because yeah, um, he I was probably gonna mess up that cylinder, because I had an idea of what I was gonna do, but I didn't really understand what I was trying to do until he said, "Hey, you know, just keep it chill." And so just people like that, and just yeah, he's awesome. That's all I'm trying to say. I was losing what the point was there, but all I'm saying is, you know, if you like positivity, if you want to ask good, you know, if you want to ask Saw questions, um the man is busy, but he will take the time to talk to you and answer your questions, and just hear you out. So, and yeah, Aaron, Buckin, there's also Tin Man. There's a lot of Saw guys. Bellhopper, he's cool, you know, just a dude that chills in his shop too. Well, so is Aaron. I mean, everybody, you know. Um, there's also, you know, Donnie Walker, but really, Aaron and Buckin, those two guys are, like, for me, those guys are, like, right there. Like, those guys are top notch guys, top notch fellas, gents. And then we got people like Budsville, we got people like Pedro, and everybody that's watching us right now, taking time out of their lives to. At this point, it's mumbo jumbo. Now, I mean, we did a little bit of work, but, you know, now we're just kind of mumbling around. But uh, I'm from Syria. Hell yeah, man. Uh, much love to you and everybody in Syria. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. Um, Out here in United States, in Florida right now, we got hurricanes out here. It's pretty devastating. Hopefully, you guys are doing okay though out there. Um, Yeah, don't mess up the cylinder. Yeah, see, so that's why we're grateful and we're very appreciative for people like Aaron, because, like I said, thankfully he was here watching. Um, that's one thing about YouTube live streams, is that it doesn't tell you who's watching until you comment. So it's always like, you know, just a reminder to be on point, and just, you never know who's going to be watching you. People are always watching and listening to you no matter what. But anyways, the point is, thankfully he was here, and yeah, he saved us from messing up that cylinder big time. Big time. Well, not big time, but I probably what I'm saying is I would have probably gone too far. And by probably, I would have. So by him saying, what I like to do is just texture it, and I took that as, like, just a nice light couple passes, you know, and it worked out very well. It came out super nice. Actually, I have it right here. Ow. Oh, that vice always gets me. Got it on the weenus. He said, what? Weenus? Guys, it's this part of the elbow right there. Apparently, it's also a whale body part. I don't know. But anyways, so here's our 500i cylinder. Look at that intake. Look, that is not. Wow, that really made me sound like, look at my. No, but dude, that looks really damn good. That's amazing. Okay, a little full of ourselves here now. No, it's just, it looks really good, and I'm just glad I didn't fuck it up. I'm just really glad I didn't fuck it up, because I was about to. And I was actually about to start porting it. I think I was getting ready to, like, be like, all right, well, let's get going. And And that's when Aaron was like, "Oh, okay, I better step in there right now and just better." And thankfully he did. So yeah, guys. Long story short, I'm really glad to be here. Um, I am glad to have the life that I have. You know, sometimes I want to be all like bitchy, but nah, man. You know, because there's other people out there that they're just in different positions, and sometimes when I'm having bad days, because I'm just all in my own head, and I'm sitting here just like, oh, and like this, and I then I start to think like, it's crazy, because even though sometimes I feel like I'm at my lowest low, to think that someone out there wouldn't mind being in that low position that I'm in, or any of us, like, and that's just gotta just gotta just gotta remind myself of that. There's, yeah, just gotta be more grateful. Grateful of what we have here. My English is not good. Speak slow. Oh, my bad. I know. Yeah, I really start talking fast sometimes, especially when I'm like all like excited and whatnot. But for now, though, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Our phone is back on 10%, so I think it's a good time to just call it a night. Even though it's a really great crowd in here, as it usually is nowadays, as always, pretty much. Yeah, chilling. It's 10:25. It's 11:23 over here. We're chilling. Yeah, over here it's 8:27. Oh man, the hell's up? Shit, getting old. Old. Eh. It's 8:28 p.m. and we're gonna just wrap it up because we're at a standstill right now. At least for the night on this 461. We'll pick this up tomorrow and finish up some cleaning. When we go inside, we're gonna go hang out with Grandma and Grandpa, watch some TV for a little bit until they go to bed in a couple hours. Usually when we're doing good, we try to get out of the shop no later than 9 p.m. But if we can, 8:30 is a good time. Um, and the reason why I'm trying to be more firm on that for myself is just because um, I already see what happens when I try to just kind of not force myself to be out here, because you really can't force me to be out here. I like being out here, but not taking that break. Taking a break from what we're doing, because then it's like Budsville already knows. Budsville's scene. But you guys know what it's like. You're just super into whatever your thing is, and you just kind of forget to take care of yourself a little bit. But yeah, I messed up on the MS 170 chainsaw, the piston rings. Wait, did you chainsaw the piston rings? What happened to what were you trying to do? Were you trying to install, like, mount up the cylinder onto the piston, or how did you mess them up? Or were you porting the 170 cylinder, and then did you like lip off the port, and then so the O-ring, the piston ring kind of caught on that lip, and then it just started destroying it? Or what do you mean? What do you mean? No, I'm just kidding. No, but I'm curious. What's going on? What's going on? That's for real, Budsville. That's for real. It's like the same thing, not eating on time, quote unquote on time, meaning, not going hours on end before your next meals. Like, you should always try to eat a little something, a fruit, like a banana, or I like almonds a lot. I actually kind of cut back. I haven't had almonds in a while just because I was eating so much almonds like every day that I started kind of like breaking out even more on my face, probably from the oil. I don't know, but just got kind of burned out on those, I think. But yeah, Pedro, are you still around? Where are you at, man? Just want to know what's going on with that 170. Oh. I'm excited. Well, I'm not excited. I got excited thinking about it because, okay, there's another channel that I've been watching a little bit more recently. His channel name is AMG Power Equipment. AMG Power Equipment. So it's a power equipment shop. I forget where. It's here in the United States, but I really like his style. You can just tell he's just a dude, and he's running his own shop, his steel dealer shop, and he has some good videos on there so far. And I just I like his style. Um, and what's the point, bro? Point is, if you like saws and you like power equipment, check him out. He seems like a cool dude. I don't know him personally. I've talked to him a little bit on the comments, but nothing major. But I don't know. I feel like I'm a decent judge of character. Wow, he's judgmental. Wow. I'm just kidding. No, he seems cool. Honestly, like he seems chill. Check him out. I was trying to put the cover over the piston, and the piston ring broke. Oh, yeah. So you're probably trying to put the yeah. That's what you. Let's see. What are we doing here? Where is? So this is the MS200T piston that I replaced. Look at that. What the hell's going on there? So this saw was bought used. Our buddy or our customer, well, he's a friend. Well, I feel weird calling people customers because they're everyone's like family over here, dude. But yeah, our customer, um, he bought it he bought it used, and I was just doing a general inspection, and I looked down and I was like, wait a second. I'm like, why is there freaking? It looks to me what it kind of looks like is that because usually something like this, I've heard stories of like people using piston stops, which is meant to stop the piston so that way you can remove your clutch or your flywheel. And I've heard it damaging the top of the cylinders, or excuse me, the piston. So I wonder if that's what was happening there. Either way, not very good. So we replaced it. And sorry, my point was I was going to show. So here's the cylinder. Yeah, it's tricky to put on pistons, and compress those rings. There's which actually I'm waiting for. They're called like compression rings. Um, you could find them for really cheap, man. Or a good price, I should say. And they just fit over the rings here. You know what? Let me give you guys a better, because I feel like my words are not wording right now. Here, I'll show you what I. So, but what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to compress the rings, and that way you can slide the cylinder right over. Or you can make something that does that same kind of trick. But if you can purchase some or order it somewhere, it would probably be better. You can find them. I mean, there's so many different brands. It doesn't even matter the brand. There's like Stens has them. I mean, everywhere. Let me see. Where the fudge? So I just paid. It was $14.99 because I got the Proline one. It's just the brand, but let me show you what it is. Sorry. Here we go. So these are what I ordered. And I've never used them before. I've seen people use them, and they really do make a difference. Or you can just fabricate something like that, to just. And I'll show you guys when I get them. They're supposed to be here next week, sometime Wednesday, I believe. And they also include the block. So that block is here. I'll show you. So that little red block, the longer one, it's supposed to. Well, it's not supposed to. It goes right in through here, in through the rod. So it holds it in place, like so. So that way, you can install your cylinder, and while you're holding the little clip or whatever. So it just holds it in place, makes it really easy. And I'm really excited because I have a few cylinders that I need to install. I have the 200T cylinder, and I'll show you. See, I said we were getting out of here, but honestly, dude, I love hanging out with you guys, especially when the vibe is good. And and obviously when we're feeling good too. Um, okay, let's get this out of the way. So I just finished installing this piston today. I had to install the last piston clip, and because I only took off one, and then I was able to slide the pin out. And it was tricky because there is a special tool that you can buy, but they're like $75 to $90 depending on what size you get, because there's different sizes. Anyways, what was I gonna say or show you guys? So this is the MS200T that I was showing you that piston from. That's the brand new one. Got that last clip in there today by using the thumb and flathead method. Basically what you do is, and this was also another thing of advice that Aaron was like, I just used my thumb and a flathead. And so that kind of was encouraging for me. I was like, what, I need to just try that, because I'd prefer not to spend $75 to $90 on a freaking tool that we probably don't even need all the time. So you take your thumb, you kind of place it over that, and then you grab your flathead, and as you're applying a little bit of pressure with your thumb, you're kind of like fitting it into the groove there. I got very lucky. I actually ended up getting it on camera, because I was like, what, let me try to record it, and it's either going to go really good or really bad. And it went super good. The whole video was only 2 minutes and 10 seconds. The actual installing of that clip, it only took no bull crap. It only took maybe a minute. I got lucky. Obviously, I had the patience, and I was just, really taking my time, and dude, it worked out really good. I got 3-ton jack stands for $27.99. That originally fit. What? Damn. 3-ton jack? Holy crap, dude. 3-ton jack, you could probably work on. That's a lot of weight. At least like trucks, right? That's a lot of weight. Originally 50 plus tax. That's a really killer deal. That's not even Prime Day. SUV. Is it one of those no, I was gonna say, is it one of those low profile ones, but that would not make any sense. That's like for like sports cars or smaller cars. And Buzzwell, I appreciate the comments here, the kind words. Appreciate it. But yeah, so anyways, Pedro, this is what I was saying. Maybe if you can find yourself something like that, or make something like that, that would that would make it a little easier. Because I tried seeing if I could like kind of jimmy it over the piston, and it's just not a good I've seen people do it. You will find people like putting them on without using compression rings, but I don't know how they do it. So, and also too, whenever you go to reattempt to do it, Pedro, just try to grab some of your mix, some of your oil, and just kind of put some oil inside. And I'm sure you probably already know. You got it, man. I know you do. You got it. Oh, it smells so good out here, because the rain, and just, it's nice. It's nice out here. And actually, this is what I was really excited for. So that's one of the things that I was like reminding myself, like when I was really going through it, like a week ago, and I was like, man, like everything just seemed to suck. But then one thing I remembered was that I've been so excited for this time of year, for this weather, to come out here when it's raining, and it's like you can hear the rain, and now it's here, dude. And it's October, spooky season, like my favorite time of the year, for real. Like, your boy's ridiculous. Come like the start of the third week of September, I'm like full-blown holiday season mode. Like, Halloween is my jam. I don't know why. Well, I know why, because of the weather, and just, it's like I don't know. It's, out of all holidays, I know some people don't consider Halloween a holiday, but for me, I think Halloween is just like the most nostalgic holiday nowadays, even more so than Thanksgiving and Christmas, believe it or not. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think it's just the weather. I think it's just the weather and the vibes. And then plus, it gives you even more of a reason to watch some scary movies. Texas Chain, hello, right? Jason, Friday the 13th, my personal favorite. His movies used to scare the crap out of me when I was a kid. Now it's like they're kind of funny, but they're still kind of like, oh shit. Halloween, Michael Myers. When I was a kid, man, like early 2000s, when I was like 10 years old, like, and I first saw a Michael Myers movie, it was spooky, man, because it was, obviously like more classic film setting. And I think at the time, what got me was he doesn't run after you. He just like walks everywhere and he just pulls up. He just shows up. So to me, that was like creepy. So that's what creeped me out as a kid. Now, like I said, yeah, now, if I don't like watching scary movies in the theaters, I'll be honest with you guys, because you can't turn it down in the movie theaters. And it's just like, oh shit, close your eyes, bro. But, now it's like, yeah, they're a little spooky, but you can kind of, you kind of know what to expect. And now they're a little different. I think one movie that I kind of want to watch on Halloween is the Zodiac, like the original Zodiac movie, like the good one, because that's a creepy movie. That's a creepy, like, yeah, movie, documentary, whatever you want to call it. It's spooky shit. There's like one or two different Zodiacs movies, so, or The Walking Dead. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Walking Dead. The Terrifier 3 is coming out this month. Terrifier? Honestly, man, I don't even know what that is. Let's check it out. See, we got this other one over here. Let me see. Sounds terrifying. Ah. Lame. Oh, here we go. Terrifier 3. Oh, that's the clown. Okay. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, we want to watch that. Oh, and there's a chainsaw on the cover. Oh, we're watching it. Well, at least on this one, there's a chainsaw. I don't know. Okay, so I didn't know that he was called the Terrifier. I started seeing memes about him, and honestly, he's creepy. Like, now that I understand him, he's funny, dude. He's funny. Like, if I was a clown, dude, I'd probably be like him, because he's kind of like funny, and like his memes are hella funny, but he's fucking spooky though. He's creepy, like way more creepier than the clown, like way more creepier. Terrifier 3, bro. Thank you for telling me about that, because we're doing it. We are doing it. Yeah, all these other movies, like paranormal stuff, like it's just, yeah, no, I think we all kind of can agree that movies are just not the same anymore. Of course, there's still good movies out nowadays, or movies that are being made, but I don't know, nothing like even like early 2000s, 90s, of course, and earlier. Just like with most things, like for instance, of course, Fat Boy's gonna mention fast food restaurants, because, like, for instance, fast food restaurants, they used to be all like happy and like McDonald's playgrounds, and now it's like gray and black and just like, ew. Times change. Yeah, horror, Terrifier. Yeah, paranormal, that's way too like jumpy for me. Honestly, I'm just like, eh. So I watched it like, what the fuck. Terrifier 3, dude, we're watching it for sure. Because to be honest, I didn't even know what his name was. I didn't even know who that. I just thought it was a spooky clown, and I just shows how much I live under a rock, right? He's really, dude. He really is popular. Like, it was literally from one day to the next where all of a sudden I started seeing all of his just memes, just like funny shit though, like funny stuff. And that's why I was like, okay, you're creepy, dude. But then I started seeing like honestly, when I started seeing him pop up on my algorithms, I'm not gonna lie, dude, I would be like scroll because I didn't really want to see him for too much long because it's just like, dude, he's creepy. Like when he's not being funny, he's pretty scary. Like he's at the big store shirts and man. Oh, Pedro, I'm sorry, dude. I totally saw your comment about being a welder for Halloween. And I was gonna respond and then see, no respect around here. That's badass. I hopefully one day we can get into a position where we can start messing around with some welding. You know, make some I don't know, make some chainsaw parts or something, mufflers. I don't know, something. Just weld nothing but galvanized. I'm joking. That's a joke. Don't. I mean, I'm sure someone out there does. I heard it's not very clean though to um, weld galvanized. Or unless that's a joke, maybe you're not even supposed to weld galvanized. But and since I have you guys here, you'll see some of the behind the scenes here. I'm gonna take some pictures for Instagram. Instagram. Caption's gonna say, "Yeah, new brake band, new clutch, ready to rip." Doesn't even work still. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Just like, yeah, man, ready. Now we're gonna say almost ready. Almost ready. I mean, it looks damn good. It looks new, but it doesn't work yet. It doesn't work quite well. Hmm. Yeah, this is like a 2-hour labor job right here. That'd be fucked up. And I'm sure it happens like that somewhere. And I'm realizing that I'm a freak, dude, because this little orange dot on the clutch, for some reason, that's like really doing it for me. I really like that color. And it just it's pretty dumb, but it's like all I keep paying attention to. Uh that's every mechanic. Planning on training myself to do it too. I'm trying to go into the pipelines. Damn, dude, that's some serious work right there. Planning on training myself to do it. Do you have like do you have like a place where you can start welding? Like at your house, or do you have access to like a welding shop or anything, or friends that weld or anything? Because if you do, you could just be like, hey, teach me some stuff, or let me mess around, or I don't know. One thing you can definitely start doing is good old YouTube University, and just see what's going on and charge you 5 hours. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, that's one of the great things about doing our own thing now is that we can charge what's reasonable. Like if it didn't really take an hour, we're not going to, I mean, we can be like, oh, it's always going to be an hour minimum of labor, which is whatever we charge. But sometimes it's like, dude, all I did was change the needle bearing and the sprocket. That's not $120 hour job. That's not, no, we're going to charge like whatever we're going to charge, not a freaking hundred, not our regular labor rate. That's ridiculous. But that's how it was at the shop where I was working at, it's like, bro, but you guys only changed. Yeah, bro, but that's policy. I mean, sure, but damn, it's fucked up. And what's more fucked up is I actually would feel okay charging 120 for that job because you know how you guys know how we do it here. We clean things up. We really put our touch on it like as if it was our own. So, dude, but either way, I mean, come on, dude. You're gonna change a little screw on something. It's not an hour. Just because you have a minimum doesn't mean you always charge that's not good. That's not a good practice either. Definitely not. Yeah, I'm trying to get that money. Money, money, money. As long as you just, honestly, man, as long as you just, I mean, it could be anything. As long as you really have a passion for something, you know, even if you may think, oh, there's actually, I don't think I can do nothing with that, or I love it, but I don't think it's, trust me, dude, if you really are into something and you really have a passion for something, you can make anything out of anything, really. Um, yeah, you really can. I mean, look at what we're doing. Every time I think about what we're actually doing here, I think of the song "It Was All a Dream." You know, Biggie's like, "It's all a dream," you know, and it's like, and here we are. You know, we're doing it. So you can definitely do it too, Pedro. Anybody can. Anybody can, dude. For real. As long as we have, you know, capability and um, health and mindset, and you know, not to be all religious on you guys, but like grandma and grandpa always tell me, and I believe it now more. You know, have a little faith. You know, have a little faith, um, and the patience, and really, actually, for me, the biggest key for me that I've been really trying to apply is it's not about the motivation. It's all about consistency. Um, for myself personally, because your boy never really has any difficulty finding inspiration, you know, motivation, none of that. It's about, for me, I've always failed because of consistency or lack of. You know, I start hard, I start strong, and I'm motivated, and then just something happens, and the consistency just fades, and then everything else just fades. You know, so it's all about the consistency. I think personally, for me, the consistency, because from my experience, I've had moments where I'm motivated, dude. I'm hungry. I'm motivated. Like, I'm hungry, but then it's like, we're, what are you going to do then? You know? So I'm going to go back to school so I can go to college. I know algebra and math better than my A honor roll student. Dude, honestly, that's, I think if I were to go back to school, or if I ever considered going back to school, not that I don't, I just, really, I would like to brush, you know, strengthen my number skills, because when I actually have an understanding of, like, believe it or not, like, equations and formulas and things like that, like when I would actually go to school and I was actually like caught up, I actually enjoyed it. It's so weird, but it's one of those things, math, where you really have to kind of practice and use every day, and just stay on top of it, because it's one of those things where it's either you know, you can kind of lose it a little bit, but yeah, doing numbers, I think that'd be really good. Math is definitely important, dude. Super important. So I think that'd be awesome. And you can definitely do it, Budsville, and you will, dude. I know you will. We're all gonna do it once we have that tire in our stomach, bro. It's a wrap. No, oh my gosh, here we go. No, kidding. Oh shit. Like reading 5/16 on a tape measure is pretty vital. That's what I'm talking, dude. I don't really. I have an understanding on how to read a ruler, but I'm not that great yet. But again, if I did it more too, it's all about repetition for me too. But tape measures, Diddy, tire. What? Oh boy. Alrighty, y'all. I think now we are actually, as much as I really don't want to go, but I know I should take a little break and get inside because we've already been out here since 5:15 or so my time. So yeah, but see, this is, I hate this feeling, dude. It's like especially when we have a good live and good crowd. I hate like dipping out on you guys because I feel like I'm just abandoning you guys. I'm leaving you guys. But alrighty, y'all. Well, Pedro, if you're still here, my friend, it was good meeting you. Good talking to you. Hopefully, we'll see you on the next ones, which hopefully will be tomorrow. We'll get out here and maybe I'll have some answers on this chainsaw, or maybe we can figure something out tonight when we do our obsessive research and whatever. And but if not, then there's still things that we can do on the 461, like clean it up and have it ready for the final touches. We'll work on his 151 tomorrow, clean it up, clean out the carb, do everything, do the service on it, and then we have 8 chains that we need to sharpen for him. I think a couple of them though we're actually not going to sharpen just because chain life is just really not good anymore, and but yeah, we have things to do, guys. So we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. Um, we're really doing that Minnesota goodbye right now. If you guys don't know what that is, it's just like you say, by the time you actually leave, you're like 10 goodbyes in. You're like, all right, we'll see you later. Yeah, so what are you doing tomorrow? "Yeah, no, no, just chilling. All right, man, we'll see you later. All right. Yeah, so you leaving? Yeah, I'm leaving. But no, I'm just kidding. That's what a Minnesota goodbye is, supposedly. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys all have a good rest of your night. If it's daytime on your end, I hope you guys have a good day. And thank you guys for being here and for all the love and support, and especially these last few days to everybody that came in, said hello, just shared some kind words and uplifting words. You know, I really appreciate you guys a lot because it really helped. It really did help come out of that funk, you know. So really appreciate you guys, and we're out of here before we get on to our like 11th Minnesota goodbye. So until next time, guys. Peace. So did you guys see that? I'm kidding. Later.